Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN, it'll be a question of which Rich Gannon shows up for this one. Will it be the one that was the NFL's MVP in 2002? Or will it be the one that was no factor for the Raiders in their 4-12 season a year ago? Seahawks, Raiders. Next.
These fans have been tailgating for hours, and now they are just moments away from what they've been waiting for. Hi there, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Oakland Coliseum. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. That Hasselbeck is a pocket-passing quarterback. His mobility isn't that great, but he's patient in the pocket and uses his strong arm to stretch the field. I'll tell you what, Dan, his teammate isn't too shabby either. Sean Alexander is a very productive running back. He knows how to play to his strengths, and he can rack up the yards over a course of a game. Deadly combination out there. I'm dying to see how it pans out.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
We'll choose heads.
Heads it is.
We'll receive.
Sebastian Janikowski kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Raider football.
Janikowski kicks it, and we are underway. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick. The Seahawks send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Brayton tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Number 91.
Tyler Brayton swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
20-yard line.
Hasselbeck throws a bullet here, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 25.
Derek Gibson does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Raiders are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. Brown goes in motion. Wheatley dodges this one way out right. And eventually runs out at the 10. First down.
Tyrone Wheatley makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, then eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sidelines.
Hey, watch out, watch out. Hey, watch out, watch out. Goes back. Check man. Back, 43. Back, 43. Hot.
Wheatley picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down.
Taylor with the tackle.
No prisoners.
Second and 3.
No prisoners.
Ball at the 3.
Dominant pass, dominant run, a lot of firepower on the field here.
Wheatley, third time in a row, and maybe picks up one on the play.
Tyrone Wheatley had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short.
Ball at the 2-yard
Third down,
line.
3 wideouts in the game. Rice goes in motion. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders!
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
He expects to have something under that TV stat at the end of every game.
I'm not playing it there, so go find yourself somebody else.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a kick.
Thank you. No, don't touch it.
The Seahawks
First and 10,
were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Alexander gets the toss and runs into traffic. Crosses the field. Forced
John
out at the
Alexander,
26.
Corin Robinson
Number
made a
91
great
with the
block
push
on
out of
that play
bounds.
to help out the ball carrier. That's what you call a team player.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Second and 4. Ball at the Seahawks, 26-yard line.
Alexander gets the call again and heads wide left.
First down,
Eventually
Seahawks.
pushed out of bounds at the 48. It will be first down.
Derek Gibson eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker. That one's going to hurt.
A beautiful pickup, Peter, and a bit of a collapse by the defense there.
Well, they were caught off guard, Dan, and by the time they reacted, it was too late.
First
It
and
will
10.
be first down.
Oh, look at those numbers from last year. That is impressive.
Stevens goes in motion. Alexander gets the call on first down and picks up a couple. Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle
Second and
bowling
8.
balls or wide receivers for that matter.
50-yard line.
Second down, empty backfield.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
Hasselbeck throws a bullet to the flat, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Charles Woodson swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting it.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation of the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Gordon Robinson dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
Third and long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one's in, and it will now be fourth down. Bruin gets ready to punt this away. Bruin gets the snap and punts it away.
First
The
and 10,
Raiders
Oakland.
had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Wheatley will get the carry on first down.
First down, Raiders.
Hunted down at the 32. That will bring up first down.
Tyrone Wheatley took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 37 yards on 5 carries.
Rice goes in motion. Wheatley carries it for the 6th time and heads out right. Brought down at the 40.
Tyrone Wheatley has been taking it inside, taking it outside, wherever this guy wants. What a workhorse. I love it. So far, he's piled up 45 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and 1. Ball at the Raiders, 40-yard line.
Takes this one way out left and heads wide.
First down, Raiders.
Tackled at the 50. It will be first down.
Tyrone Wheatley gets some extra yards by pummeling the defense. Check it out. Yep, that charge had to hurt. He just said, take me down if you can, otherwise I'm going to run right through you.
Peter, those were some nifty moves to get free.
In that matchup, he doesn't even need to dig down that deep to pull it off. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Wheatley chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
Anthony Simmons with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Rice hauls in the pass and
First down, Raiders.
finally stopped at the 35. First down.
Jerry Rice is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Raiders are out in front, 7-0.
First and 10. Ball at the 35.
Brown goes in motion. Wheatley takes it across the line of scrimmage and picks up a couple.
Tyrone Wheatley used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
And that, Peter, was a terrific tackle by, in my mind, one of the most athletic defenders in the game today.
No argument here, Dan. I saw him working out during the week, and I'll tell you what, he could bench press a Mack truck.
Boulware makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
With the deflection.
Gannon throws a bullet and connects it.
First down, Raiders.
At the 11. That will bring up first down. It's intercepted. Dragged down at the 7.
Face mask, number 67, offense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Ron Stone held the face mask back there, but it was kind of iffy. That's a 5-yard penalty and a right call.
The Seahawks have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 12-yard line. Smith sacks him back at the 7.
Smith goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Now to center chews up 4 yards, and that brings up 3rd down.
We stop him right here and right now.
Hasselbeck fires this one over the middle, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Darrell Jackson had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Ruin lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Ruin takes the long snap and punts it away. Buchanan fields the punt at the 45.
7 yards on the play.
Tackled at the 47.
Philip Buchanan did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Raiders had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 47-yard line. Jolly goes in motion. Wheatley picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Simmons with the
Tyrone
tackle.
Wheatley powered forward with the football thanks to some initial blocking. Problem was they couldn't
Second
keep
and
that push
9.
going for very long.
Ball at the
And he did a
46
super
yard
job
line.
of lining up his man and then, pow, taking him down.
That's a great battle down there, Dan. This time, the D won.
Makes the
First down, Raiders.
and gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Jerry Porter goes one-on-one on this play and beats his man. He executed that pass pattern perfectly and made the catch. Nice reception. Nope, they could not cover him man-to-man. He was one step ahead of the defense.
That'll be his first catch of the game after being shut out the entire 1st quarter. This is a bit of a slow start for him.
That is Dan, but he will see the ball more and more as the game goes on. Wow, look at those stats. Talk about a great career.
First down, Raiders.
Brought down hard at the 19. That will bring up 1st down.
Tyrone Wheatley played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up to one big number. Up to now, he's got 76 yards on 11 carries.
Wheatley gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Dragged down at the 18.
Tyrone Wheatley used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Gannon zips it to the left sideline, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Jerry Rice didn't have anybody on him, and
was
yet
the
he couldn't
intended
make the
receiver.
catch.
That's incomplete,
Number
and
26
as the
with the
ball
coverage.
falls to the ground, so falls the hopes of a potential touchdown on that play.
Beautifully said, my friend. It was theirs for the taking, but it didn't work out.
3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1-man battle. Taylor makes a play
Pass is
on this one
incomplete.
and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down.
Bobby Taylor came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Great read there.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Janikowski kicks it from 35 yards, and it's through the uprights.
Sebastian Janikowski takes the field goal, but watch how close the ball gets to the upright. Man, a few more inches and he'd have made the highlight reel. Not the way he would have wanted to, though.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Janikowski rockets this one deep. Morris decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 21.
Maurice Morris got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Seahawks can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Alexander has his number called on first down and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris Cooper was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down, 2 receivers to the left. Woodson makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Matt Hasselbeck has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's thrown. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 1 yard and 1 interception.
Hasselbeck passes a high, long one, and it's caught at the 50, 30, 20, tackled, and the clock will continue to run. First down. First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
Jackson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Pass interference, number 31, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Philip
Automatic
Buchanan
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First and goal. Ball at the 1.
Dan, we got a good fullback in there. He may run it himself or be a decoy.
Alexander
Touchdown,
carries it for the
Seahawks.
6th time and gets the touchdown.
Sean Alexander doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game. 110%.
Number 3 to attempt the extra point. Matt Hasselbeck holding.
Here's the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks this one away. Gabriel fields it all the way back at the 6. Tackled at the 27.
Doug Gabriel got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Raiders are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. This one will fall incomplete.
Tyrone Wheatley
Number
had some room on the
47
fringes
was the
there, but
receiver.
couldn't reel in the pass.
Number
That
42
falls
with the coverage.
incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Second and 10. Ball at the Raiders, 27-yard line.
Gannon throws a heater right sideline, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number
Michael
28
Bullwick
with the
came in and
deflection.
got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Wheaton catches it over the middle, and he will be well. The Seahawks take their first timeout. Leckler lines up for the punt.
In punt formation. Bobby Ingram to make the return.
Leckler gets the ball and pummels this one deep. Ingram fields the deep punt at the 24. Tackled at the 27.
Bobby Ingram got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Seahawks offense takes the field with the clock at 22. Alexander will take the handoff and gains about 3 yards.
I see counter. I see counter.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Raiders with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Raiders should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Derek Gibson shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Raiders still early in the first, already in the red zone. Tyrone Wheatley got the carry as they pounded at him on the ground, and he made the most of it. A 2-yard touchdown for the Raiders. Seahawks later on in the first, Seahawks losing by 7. Sean Alexander make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. Raiders now in the second quarter, Michael Boulware would come up with the big play to kill a drive, as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Raiders leading 7-0. After driving 29 yards on 6 plays, Sebastian Janikowski is summoned for the field goal attempt. Good snap, good spot, good kick. 3 goods equals 3 points. A 36-yard field goal. The Raiders now up by 10. The Hawk trying to answer back. Darrell Jackson came up with a big play as he was able to pull this one in. A 70-yard play that set up a Seahawk touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Raiders are holding on to a lead, 10-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Tyrone Wheatley has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Raiders will receive to start the second half, and they currently enjoy a small lead, 10-7. Let's go down to the field. Brown boots the second half kickoff away. Gabriel decides to take it out of the end zone. Eventually shoved out at the 38. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turn the ball over leaps out at you, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
Stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 38-yard line. Tubbs backs this one at the line of scrimmage, incomplete.
With the deflection.
Marcus Tubbs swatted that pass away right at the line.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice aggressive D.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Raiders, 38-yard line.
Gannon makes the long pass, and the reception's made. First down, Raiders. Chase down at the 34. It will be first down.
Rich Gannon completes a nice pass past the D on this play. It's worth another look here. Oh, it's all about accuracy, Dan, and there was only one guy covering him on that one, so it's making an easy catch.
And Peter, that time, neither of those guys really had a height advantage on the other.
Yeah, and sometimes when you find yourself locked in a matchup like that, it simply becomes a question of who wants the ball more. Advantage offense there.
Brown goes in motion. Wheatley gets the call on first down and heads wide right.
First down, Raiders.
Finally popped out of bounds at the 23. First down.
Ben Hamlin eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops him, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
That's his second tackle so far. Throws a beauty to the right side, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 28.
Michael Bowler knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Second and 10. Ball at the 23.
Porter goes in motion. This one will fall
Pass is
incomplete.
With the deflection.
Third down,
Third and
one
10.
man back.
Ball at the 23.
Gannon puts his arm. First down, at the 6. Eventually tackled at the 2. It'll be first and goal.
Joey Porter had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down.
Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Makes an incredible play here. Watch how he pulls out some extra yards. Oh, that's presence of mind. To make a dive like that, that's why coaches love him. He always goes the extra mile.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Janikowski booms a beauty here. Morris downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
After the game, let's get on that new ESPN football game. All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it.
The Seahawks offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 20-yard line. Alexander bulldozes right of center and gains close
Sean
to
Alexander,
10 yards
the ball
on the
carrier.
play.
Derek Gibson with the tackle.
Sean Alexander has had good success in taking it out past the tackles where he can find some room and turn on the jets. He's doing his part, and look at the numbers here. So far, he's got 46 yards on 8 carries.
Second and inches. Ball at the Seahawks, 30-yard line.
Alexander gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
First down, Seahawks.
First down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Seahawks, 35-yard line.
Hasselbeck throws it to the flat, and it's caught at the 34, and he's stopped right there.
Number 21 with the push out of bounds.
That Hasselbeck really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got
69 yards and 1 interception.
Second and 10. Ball at the Seahawks, 34-yard line.
Jackson goes in motion. Jackson grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down.
Darrell Jackson has a small crowd of defenders working him, and yet still makes the catch.
There's the catch, and there were 3 guys around him.
They say bad things come in threes, but that didn't seem like that was bad at all. Maybe mildly annoying, but definitely not bad.
Peter, I'm sure he's happy to bring that one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
He's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
Alexander picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Sean Alexander got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Alexander punches this one left of center and gains about 3 yards.
Napoleon Harris brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Sings it to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Matt Hasselbeck threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Alexander carries it for the 12th time and will lose about a yard here.
Travian Smith targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Hasselbeck rifles this one hard over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Itulamili faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
And that'll do it for the third quarter.
The
The Raiders enjoying the lead 17-7. Puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Charles Woodson had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Ball at the 18-yard line.
Robinson goes in motion. Hasselbeck throws a bullet to the flat, and he connects at the 19. Eventually shoved out at the 7. It'll be first and goal.
Corin Robinson knows how to play ball in the NFL. He makes the catch and then works for more yards. That's the kind of player you get the ball to.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
First down from the eye. Robinson grabs the rope right side, and that's a touchdown.
Number 3 to attempt the extra point. Matt Hasselbeck holding.
Here's the extra point.
The extra point is good.
It's good.
Get it, come on. Getting high, y'all. Get it, come on. Getting high. Get it, come on. Getting high.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off. Gabriel fields the kickoff at the 7. Stopped at the 27.
Doug Gabriel got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The Raiders offense will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Jolly goes in motion. Gannon outside, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Rich Gannon threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
That's another pass that went pretty much down the middle. He hasn't been working the sides too much.
Well, he's obviously very confident to be throwing into where all the traffic is.
Second and 3.
Daring the D to stop him.
At the Raiders' 34-yard line.
Wheatley will get the carry on second down and takes it upfield. No one in front of him.
First down,
Eventually
Raiders.
runs out of bounds at the 40. It will be first down.
Tyrone Wheatley makes a great play here. Picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, and eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sideline.
What a run, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 116 yards on 15 carries. Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Gannon just rifles this one, and it's intercepted.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Seahawks are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 28-yard line. Woodson tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Yeah, good job, man. Yeah.
Matt Hasselbeck knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 127 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and 10. Ball at the Seahawks' 28-yard line.
Hasselbeck zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Travian Smith came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Darrell Jackson muffed an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That's 2 drops by one of the more sure-handed receivers in the game.
Wow. It's not often you see him out of sync like this.
Ruin lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Ruin takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Buchanan hits it at the 35. Tackled at the 37.
Philip Buchanan returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Raiders offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at the 37-yard line. Wheatley will get the handoff and passes the line. Stopped at the 39.
The ball carrier. Number 28 with the tackle. Second and 8. Ball at the Raiders, 39-yard line.
Gannon rifles it out left side, and it's
Pass is
tipped.
incomplete. Number 26.
Ken Hamlin
with
knocked
the
that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Third down, 8 yards to go. First down, they get the first on 3rd and long.
Jerry Porter nabbed the football away from 3 defenders in his area. That's got to feel good.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, and unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Gannon throws a beauty to the right side, and it's complete at the 23. Touchdown!
Touchdown, baby!
Touchdown, Raiders!
Jim Brown is going to make a great play right here. Snags the football and then really turns on the juice.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Here's the point after, and
The extra point is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Janikowski booms a beauty here. Morris decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 16. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. Maurice Morris thought he had some running room from the end zone, but gets planted before he gets to the 20.
The Seahawks offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 16-yard line. Rudd makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Wayne Rudd got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Hasselbeck throws a heater on the sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Jackson pulls it in right side, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Hey, I like those stats. Great receiving yards.
Hasselbeck unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
21 with the
Nnamdi Asomugha came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. gets past the markers for a first down.
Taco Wallace almost bobbled this one away, but manages to keep possession. Way to keep your cool.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:58. Hasselbeck floats this one out to the right sidelines, and the ball's loose. The Raiders have it.
Charles Woodson did a smash and grab job with the ball carrier to force the fumble back there, Dan. That's how you do it.
Peter, he gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seems
whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn it.
After review, the play has been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. Second down.
he likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
All right, good job. Here, bring it together. Bring it together. You know exactly what you want to do. Go do it. Come on, let's go.
Second and 10. Ball at the 23.
Hasselbeck throws a heater, and the catch is made at the 11, and he's stopped right there.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. The penalty is declined.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:51. Will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Second down, goal to go.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
Hasselbeck uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Philip Buchanan came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Catches the heater. The Seahawks take their first time out.
A lot of weapons out there, Dan. They can get you through the air or on the ground.
Hasselbeck dumps this one off, and it's caught for the score.
Yeah! Let me get wicked on you right here.
Matt Hasselbeck throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That gives him his second touchdown of the day.
Dan, he's definitely making his presence felt out there as well as on the scoreboard.
Number 3 to attempt the extra point. Matt Hasselbeck holding.
Here's the extra point.
The extra point is good.
It's good. Setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up. Lewis gets it off the bounce at the 39.
Onside kick did not travel 10 yards. Number 3, kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
The Seahawks tried an onside kick on that one, but the ball didn't go far enough. The ball's not live until it travels 10 yards, and that was not a live ball.
Number 3, kicking off for the Seahawks.
They're setting up for the onside kick. Brown bounces it up. Francis gathers it up at the 36. Tackled at the 36. Kakabinski with the tackle.
Carlos Francis wasn't going to let a miracle happen on this onside. It comes his way and then gets his hands around it to put the offense out on the field. Great work by this hands team.
A gutsy call, and when you live high stakes, you win big, or you lose big.
Well, they lost, and now we'll see how they recover.
The Raiders offense takes the field, and they have good field position again. They will start at the 36-yard. The Seahawks will take a timeout. That's their second.
Timeout called.
Hey, Wheatley.
Second
right
and
now
11.
making you go back.
Ball at the 23. Loss of 1 on the play.
Let's go Raiders! Come on, let's get a first down!
Lay down.
Third and 12. Ball at the 24-yard line.
Well, Dan, they're not going to hurry here, and there's really no reason to. They're going to take as much time as possible. Dan, I want to point out something on that last play. Did you notice the job he did in letting the play clock wind all the way down before snapping the ball? That's good clock management.
Sebastian Janikowski.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the
Shane
field.
Leckler holding.
Janikowski with the 42-yard attempt.
The field goal attempt is good.
Sebastian Janikowski sends it whizzing between the goalposts for a field goal straight down the pipe.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Janikowski rockets this one deep. Morris decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 15.
Maurice Morris decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
The Seahawks have a long field ahead of them and start this drive back at their own 15-yard line. Hasselbeck rifles it out left side, and this one is incomplete. And that is going to do
That's
it
the end
for
of
this one.
regulation.
The Raiders come out on top, 27-21. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Enjoy this. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right. Hell, that's it.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Raiders stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Rich Loose Gannon would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 28-yard play that set up a Raider touchdown. The Raiders move